Okay, last year Maxi-Cosi introduced the all-new Maxi-Cosi 360 family. This year I will dive into the topic of car seats and safety. It's a hot topic, as European safety regulations regarding car seats will change in 2023. So I want to find out what these changes entail and how Maxi-Cosi is preparing for this. My name is nyeste and today I will take you on a safety journey. I've been invited to this location in Helmond by Ilse Jansen. She's a trade marketing, training and event manager at Maxi-Cosi. She's the expert on Maxi-Cosi's history and she can tell me everything about the importance of safety for developments on their car seats. Ilse, nice to meet you at this special occasion, I can say.
Maddie, nice to meet you too, and welcome in the Speelhuis Theatre in Helmond. I thought this would be the perfect location to tell you all about Maxi-Cosi's unique history in car seat safety development.
Yeah, it is an amazing location and I see you prepared something.
I did. Actually, I picked 5 pictures which represent key milestones in Maxi-Cosi's history, all linked to safety.
Okay, what makes safety so relevant at this specific moment then?
Well, actually there are some major changes coming up regarding European safety regulations for car seats. The last 39 years, the minimum safety standard for baby and toddler car seats was the so-called R44 standard. However, since 2013, the R129 standard exists. So these two standards coexisted, but from September 23 onwards, only the R129 standard will remain, meaning that the R44 standard will cease to exist.
Ah, okay. And what is the main difference between those two standards?
Well, actually, higher safety requirements and standards.
Okay. And how does a consumer know a car seat is testing using the R129 standards?
All R129 products are called I-size, so that's the term we use in the market.
Ah, so let's talk about I-size then?
Yes, okay. Correct.
But doesn't Maxi-Cosi already include I-size in car seats nowadays?
Of course we do. So maybe it's good to show you how we get to the point where we are today.
Yeah.
And I think the best thing is to start at the very beginning.
Yes.
Let's go.
Okay, a black and white picture. It seems like you take me back in time.
Yes, true. This is Chef van der Linde. He is the founder and the driving force behind the baby car seat development. Also the owner of Maximilian. That was the name of the company in the 60s and 70s. And actually he was the first person who introduced a baby car seat into the European market. Before that, babies were transported in a carry cot on the back seat of a car, so not very safe.
No.
However, when Chef wanted to introduce a safe baby car seat, he faced the challenge that there were hardly any regulations. It was that new. So he pioneered with the Dutch authorities in safety for baby car seats, and they co-created new safety regulations.
Oh wow. And that led to the first Maxi-Cosi. So the Maxi-Cosi was born.
Yes, indeed. And Chef dreamed big. He wanted to become the Kleenex of the car seats. Nobody uses just tissues, they want Kleenex. So Chef did not just want to release a new product, he wanted to release a new brand name, one that became synonymous for all baby car seats to come in the future. He was inspired by the name of his company, Maximilian, and that's why he called his first baby car seat a Maxi-Cosi in 1984. And what is interesting is that parents nowadays still call it a Maxi-Cosi, even when they refer to baby car seats in general. And from that very first start until now, we already brought 50 million babies home from hospital. So it has been quite a journey.
50 million?
Yes.
That's impressive. And how did the pioneering spirit regarding safety affect the developments in car seats nowadays?
Massively. We always work closely together with safety institutes for testing. You can say it's in our DNA. And from the first models from Maxi-Cosi, we only have improved further the safety standards as well as safety in general. And actually that brings me to the second picture. Yes, here, this was a huge safety milestone for Maxi-Cosi. This was in 2013, and this was our first fully eye-size car seat. As soon as the R129 safety standard was introduced by European authorities, Maxi-Cosi started to develop a car seat that matched these standards. And as a result, we were the first brand to present a fully eye-size car seat on the Kind & Jugend trade fair in Cologne, Germany. And that's this product, our two-way pearl, and that was a world's first in 2013.
Wow, really nice. And what have been the developments since then?
Apart from the ones I showed you, I have a few more to show.
Okay.
And this is the third picture.
A beehive?
Yes, indeed, nature as inspiration.
Okay.
You can see the hexagonal shape here, and that one is used in nature because of its very light but also strong structure. So bees use this structure to build flexible structures, but like I said, also incredibly strong. And this was the inspiration for our G-cell technology. We use that in the sides of a car seat, and that does exactly as it does in nature. It absorbs a lot of energy and spreads the G-forces away from the child's body during a crash. And since its development, G-cell has found its way in many of our latest car seats.
Okay, nice.
Another important safety milestone, can you see over here?
Airbags, right?
Picture says it all, right? No, actually it wasn't quite that simple to transfer the idea of car airbags into car seat airbags, but after long development we managed to integrate them into the straps of the car seat, and once deployed they further protect the head and the shoulder of a child during impact. This was an award-winning technology in 2018, hopefully one that no parent ever gets to see, but I can imagine it's a comforting idea to know that it's there if needed.
Indeed, and congrats!
Thank you very much. And let's go to the last picture, one that reminds us why safety is so incredibly important.
Okay, this is a completely different picture as the previous one. What happened here?
This is an actual car crash, happened in Belgium, involving a young child in one of our car seats. And this reminds us why safety remains at the very core of what we do and why our work is so incredibly important day in, day out. And I would like to show you a video where I had a conversation with Birgit, the mother who drove the car, about what happened that day.
My little one, Bas, he was 2 years old back then. And he went for a sleepover at my sister's place, which is about 40 minutes away from my place. So on a Sunday morning in November, I went to pick him up. When he was safely in his car seat, we left, so we drove home. It was a 40 minutes drive, and especially on highways. I was on the first lane, and I practically arrived at the exit I had to take. But I saw in my mirror that Bas fell asleep, and he's a really bad sleeper. He never took naps. So I was happy that he was sleeping and that he got some rest. So I decided not to take the exit, but just to go on, which was a very bad decision in the end, because I was on the first lane at 120 kilometers an hour when suddenly a car hit us from the side. Yeah, he had to escape another car which drove in front of him. So he turned on his wheel and he drove into our car. It was a very hard hit, and in the end our car turned upside down. It happened very suddenly because there was no car nowhere near mine. It was a complete shock. I didn't know what happened. Everything, you can see everything cluttered in the car, just except that one thing you really want there to be, which is your kid. So I didn't know he was still there, and he was absolutely quiet. And I was upside down, and actually I was also 7.5 months pregnant. So when I left the car, I noticed immediately that it was a very severe accident. I still couldn't see my son. So I went down to the other side of the car to check whether he was there. I opened the door, and luckily I saw him hanging upside down safely in his car seat. And in the end, he was safe. We didn't have anything. I just could see some scratches, but it was really minor. And I just feel it's super important now to share my experience with everyone, how important it is to secure your seat very safely in a secure car seat. There's nothing more important in the world than your seat. When I shared this post on Instagram, I also got a reaction from Maxi-Cosi, where they offered actually to replace my car seat. And not only the car seat that was, which was the one of Bas, where he was sitting in, but I also had the Maxi-Cosi prepared for my baby. It was already in the car. And it also had a huge impact, of course, of the crash. So Maxi-Cosi offered to replace those both car seats, which I'm still very grateful for. And he's still using his Maxi-Cosi car seat.
Oh, wow, this is an emotional story. I'm not a mother yet, so I can't imagine how emotional this must be for the mother and any parent in general, of course.
Yeah, no parent never wants to experience the safety features of a car seat, but when you do, you want to make sure you have the safest product in the market. And this story reminds us at Maxi-Cosi every day that our work truly matters. We literally carry the future, and that future needs to be safe.
Yeah, and it does give a whole different perspective on the importance of safety. So thank you so much for sharing this story, Ilse. Thank you.
You're welcome, Maddie.
Well, that was quite a story, and it shows indeed why safety is and remains the most important feature of car seats. But how are car seats developed? And how is safety tested? And what steps are taken by Maxi-Cosi to create the safest car seats before it's introduced on the market? Well, for this I will meet Don van Montfort. He has been working on the safety feature and testing of car seats since 1994. And he's a member of the research and development team of Maxi-Cosi. Hey Don!
Hi Maddie.
I'm pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Where are we exactly and why are we meeting here?
We are here at TAS International in the Netherlands. It's an independent test institute doing crash tests for Maxi-Cosi and certification.
Yeah.
I think it would be a great opportunity to look inside and tell you more about product safety and product development at Maxi-Cosi.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, let's go inside.
So Don, I heard about the change in safety regulations in 2023 when car seats need to meet the newer ISI standards. So what is the main difference between R129 and R44 standards?
R44 is meanwhile 40 years old, and since then babies are the same, parents are the same, but cars have changed and traffic has changed.
Yeah.
And that was the main reason why this new car seat regulation was developed. In total there are quite a lot of new crash tests involved, and also the products need to meet geometrical requirements. So that means these products, these car seat products, are much better than the old R44 products.
Okay, makes sense. And Maxi-Cosi was the first to include ISIs in products?
Yes, in 2013, one day after the new regulation was official, Maxi-Cosi was the first one to certify a new product, the two-way pearl back then. So it was the first ISIs product ever.
Yeah. So who are key stakeholders and organizations in testing car seats?
Yeah, first of all, it is the European road authorities. They test and certify all the car seats that are introduced on the European market. Next to that, there are consumer organizations in Europe, and they test every new car seat, almost every new car seat, every year. We call it STIWA or ADAC.
Okay.
And Maxi-Cosi was the first product ever which was rewarded with a 5-star rating back in 2006.
Nice. Okay, and how does the development process work? For instance, when do you start?
Yeah, the development process takes about 12 months to develop a new car seat. And we have a group of internal engineers who work on it on one project, together with external partners, safety partners, experts, and so on.
And does it directly include crash tests as well?
Yes and no. We first make a product in the computer, a virtual product. And then we have the opportunity to do virtual crash testing. That means we can already crash test that design in various speeds, various dummies, various ages of children, use different materials. So we can do already a lot of research and do a lot of virtual crash testing during the development phase.
Okay, so by the time you build prototypes, the car seats already are very safe.
It is already very safe. But then of course we need to make production molds, have the actual product and test it on a real crash test lab with real dummies and prove that it is safe. As soon as we've done all the experimental tests, which we mostly do at TAS here, we can apply for a certification. That doesn't mean we are ready. We keep on improving and testing and improving and so on.
Yeah, can imagine. And this is all done with new car seats?
It's all done with new car seats, yes, but some part of the safety structure, like a buckle for instance, that is aged, which means that a buckle, for instance, it's cycled, so opened and closed 5,000 times before every crash test to simulate a product which is 5 years old.
Yeah. Well, I can imagine that a car seat that was involved in an accident can provide you with valuable data. So when an accident happens, is your department then involved afterwards, or how does that work?
Absolutely. Our consumer care department in such cases is in contact with parents, and in most of the cases the car seat is sent back to Maxi-Cosi, and our engineers have the ability to disassemble the product, see what happened, and learn from that and try to make the next car seat even better, even safer.
Even safer. So it's all about safety, 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 right?
It's all about safety, yes, but safety must be there, safety must be made easy. We think that is important. It should be integrated in your product, it should always be there. We call it grandparent proof. So everybody should be able to use the car seat in a safe way.
Yeah, so my grandmother can use it as well.
Correct.
Right? Okay. Well, Don, thanks for sharing and giving me a sneak peek into the process. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I'm about to meet Kim van Renswouw, Global Product Manager at Dorel Juvenile. See you there. Hey Kim!
Hey Maddie, welcome at Dorel Juvenile.
Well, thanks for having me. You can tell me everything about the new Maxi-Cosi i-Size products, but I do, however, have one other question, because I really can imagine that retailers are curious how Maxi-Cosi transitions into the next 1.5 years. So the period while R44 safety regulations are phased out, right?
Yeah, indeed. Well, actually very rapidly, but also organically. And that's possible because already for many years i-Size is the standard we work with at Maxi-Cosi. So most of the car seats which you see on the market for Maxi-Cosi are already i-Size compliant. And from now on, all new launches, of course, will only follow the i-Size standard.
Ah, so both safety standards will remain in the portfolio until like September 2023 then?
In theory, yes, indeed, but in practice it's a bit different because we do see that already the R44 products run out faster. Every month the number of R44 products is decreasing, and we expect that by the end of the year most of the R44 products will be out of stock already.
Ah, okay. Well, thank you. That's clear. So what are the new products?
Many, but I would like to show you these three today, and we can start on that side. This is our Titan Pro i-Size. It's launched last January, and it's what we call a multi-age car seat, so it can be used for a very long period, from a baby, 15 months, all the way to 12 years. So that's a car seat that grows with the baby and can be used for more than 11 years.
Wow, nice.
It's really built to protect the child, so it's following the latest i-Size safety standards. It has the Air Protect safety cushions in the headrest and also G-Cell here on the side.
So this is the safety cushion, right?
Yeah.
What do they do?
Indeed. So they are inside the headrest, and they really lower the risk of head injury in case of an accident. On top of that, in day-to-day use, it offers comfort for the kid. So it's more safety and more comfort.
Nice. Both nice. Okay.
We continue here with the second car seat. This is our RoadieFix Pro i-Size. And it's a car seat suitable for kids from 3.5 years up to 12 years, and also has the G-cell technology and the Air Protect safety cushions. As you can see, the side wings are higher than before.
Yeah.
To really protect the child, and it's also possible to adjust the width of the car seat by simply putting out the sides.
Convenient.
Yeah, very. And of course also the height can be adjusted. What also stands out for the car seat is the multiple relaxing positions for the child. So you can easily put it in a recline for the kids.
Relaxing, wow. Okay, cool.
It will launch in May,
Okay.
May, yeah. And then finally here on this side, we have the Mica Pro Eco, which is the most important launch of the year. And it's our rotative baby toddler car seat. It's actually on the market already since November, but right now we're in the middle of the commercial launch.
Okay, what makes this car seat so special?
It has many features which make it unique, but we're most proud of the recline angle. So you can really put it in a very comfortable sleeping position for the baby. And it's also the best on the market, so best in class recline for your baby.
That's nice.
Yeah, because then it becomes a win-win situation. The child is sleeping, and that means peace of mind while driving for the parents.
For the parents, of course, yeah. And you mentioned eco as well. What is the story about that?
We see that Generation Z and millennial parents also expect from trusted brands like Maxi-Cosi to take the lead in a transition towards a more sustainable future. So at Maxi-Cosi we are developing and innovating sustainable solutions. And the Mica Pro Eco is our first sustainable car seat, and that means that the cover is made of 100% recycled materials. So super sustainable, and 19 bottles go into one car seat.
Really? With bottles?
Yeah.
Impressive. And how is it different from other car seats?
Of course, less waste. So those 19 bottles go into the cover of the car seat, so that means less waste. But on top of that, we also have 70% less energy consumption, 85% less water consumption, and 75% less CO2 emissions to develop those fabrics. So that really is making a difference. So we have EcoCare, which is sustainable. We have the best-in-class sleeping comfort for the baby. And on top of that, the Mica Pro Eco is equipped with what we call the Maxi-Cosi branded features of the Pro range. So it has the 360 degrees one-hand rotation, called Flexi Spin. It has ClimaFlow for the baby, and also the Easy in harness.
It has a lot. Impressive, Kim. But let's talk about safety features. What are the safety features of this car seat?
It's fully developed based on the i-size safety standard, with all safety features that come with that, like for example the G-cell technology again. And we're also confident that we will meet 4 stars in the upcoming Stiva ADAC tests.
So this is a special introduction of Maxi-Cosi.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, it's the first car seat ever made using sustainable fabrics, and of course super safe.
Okay, and how will it become available for retailers?
It's already on the market, so we have in-store and digital communication already there. But right now we have our beautiful lifestyle images of the Mica Pro Eco finished as well. So we're going to replace the marketing assets which are there, like for example the hang tags, the shelf communication, but also the banners on the retailer websites. And on top of changing existing materials, we will also introduce new marketing tools, like for example the recycled display and totems. And it speaks for itself that those are of course also made of recycled materials. Yes.
And will the Dorel Expert app play a role in the launch of these car seats as well?
Yes, absolutely. So all the safety features we just talked about can be found in the app, as well as the other features, of course. And you can also use the Dorel Expert app for daily campaigns or consult the wiki for useful documents.
Okay, so everything is there in the app. Well, thank you so much for showing me these 3 new Maxi-Cosi i-size products. Good luck with the launches, and thank you so much.
Thanks a lot. See you.
Bye, Kim. It's been quite a journey, going through Maxi-Cosi's history, Birgit's story about the impact of an actual car crash with the baby. We experienced firsthand how car seats are tested and what products are coming out, all based on the latest i-size safety standards. It feels like Maxi-Cosi is ready for a new era in car seat safety, and, as I learned today, making it even sustainable and eco-proof. Leaves me nothing more than to wish you a successful, but foremost, a safe 2022.